Hey there homeowners, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to share some insider tips on how to sample paint colors like a pro. Brought to you by Super Painting Company, these tips will help you avoid costly mistakes and find the perfect hue for your home. Ready? Let's dive in. First things first, don't trust store lighting. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is judging colors under those bright artificial lights at the store. Especially if you live in beachside locations like Hermosa Beach or El Segundo, natural light there can make colors look entirely different. So make sure you view samples under your own roof, or, at the very least, step outside the store to check the colors in natural daylight. Next, adjust colors to your home's lighting. Have you ever loved a paint color in a friend's house, but it looks totally different in yours? That's because lighting varies from home to home. If you're in sunny Manhattan Beach or cooler spots like Lomita, the lighting will impact how paint appears. For example, a warm beige in your friend's home may need a cooler undertone to achieve the same effect in your living room. Go big with paint samples. Those tiny swatches from the store just aren't enough. We recommend getting larger paint samples or buying small jars of the colors you're interested in. Brands like Benjamin Moore and Sherwin-Williams offer large paper samples that you can move around different areas of your room. Alternatively, paint a large section of your wall, around 2 x 2 feet, with 2 coats for the truest representation of the color. Test in different lighting and rooms. Your paint color will change depending on the time of day and the room it's in. In places like Redondo Beach or Gardena, the light can make a color look brighter during the day and darker at night. It's essential to see the color at different times: morning, afternoon, evening, and under artificial light. If you're painting multiple rooms, sample the paint in each room, as lighting conditions will vary. Don't forget about your trim. It's easy to overlook the trim, but it has a big impact on how your wall color looks. If your trim is white, the wall color will stand out more. If it's darker, it might soften the color on the walls. Try taping your large paint samples or testing your sample jars near the trim or on a door to get a real sense of how the color will look next to it. Let the paint dry before deciding. Once you've painted your sample, give it time to dry, at least 2 hours, before making any decisions. Fresh paint can look bold or bright at first, but the color will mellow as it dries. If, after a couple of hours, the color still isn't what you imagined, don't be afraid to make a change. If you're testing exterior paint, be even more patient. The weather, sunlight, and surroundings can affect how the paint looks on the outside of your home. Test your colors on a less noticeable part of your house and check them at different times of the day. For homes in coastal areas like San Pedro or Long Beach, this step is crucial. Take at least a week to see how the color changes before you make your final decision. And lastly, choose the right paint finish. Not only does color matter, but the paint finish plays a role too. Matte finishes show the truest color and hide imperfections, while glossier finishes like semi-gloss can make the color seem deeper. This is something to consider, especially if you're dealing with a lot of natural light, like in homes with large windows in Palos Verdes estates. So, there you have it. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to finding the perfect color for your home. And remember, if you need help or advice, Super Painting Company is always here to assist with expert insights and services tailored to the needs of our South Bay clients. Thanks for watching, and happy painting.